Well, the funny thing is, a lot of people are just forgetting about credit unions when it comes to business loans. But guess what? This is where the juice is, really, when you think about it. So, in today's conversation, I want to speak to you about the top 10 large business loans from credit unions. Those loans, they have a dirt cheap APR and they accept poor and fair credit. Don't go anywhere. You're going to love this. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Story Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you're all doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous. If you are to ask me, if you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to speak to you about the top 10 large business loans from credit unions with dirt cheap APRs, and they would basically accept poor and fair credit. So let me just clarify one thing. These loans are not EIN only. They're not. They're large business loans. They will pull your credit. But the good thing here is that the good news is that even if you have poor credit or fair credit, they will actually approve you. Before I get into the actual nitty gritty, let me just tell you that it's very important to understand the pros and cons of credit union business loans. So the best idea, the best way to get a large business loan from a credit union with dirt cheap APR is to really understand what we're talking about when we talk about business loan from a credit union. What are the pros and cons here? If you take a loan from a business credit union, regardless of your credit, you stand a chance of getting low interest rates as long as you qualify. We've seen based on our research that the credit unions tend to have better customer service, and loans are available to businesses with bad credit, and loans are available also to startup businesses. Why? Let's just explain why. Credit unions are nonprofit financial institutions, and usually they have a charter. In other words, they have a mission statement, and their mission statement is not just about making money per se. It's about helping the community. It's about helping all those local businesses. So if you are a qualified local business, no matter your credit, you can qualify. What are the cons of business loans from credit unions? Sometimes they don't have a large offer. In other words, their catalog of loans is kind of limited, and members may not be able to apply for a business loan right away. They will want you to stick around for, say, 6 months so they can study you. They can see exactly what kind of business you have before qualifying you for the loan. And loans may not be available in certain parts to people who have very, very bad or limited credit borrowers. So I want you to have an idea. Now, interest rates are low. They are low. Based on our research, they are 5 to 10% lower at credit unions than at traditional banks when it comes to large business loans. And in terms of application, when we look at a large business loan application, it's pretty straightforward. So I'm showing you right now on the screen. We have here 4 snapshots, and I'm going to show all those snapshots to you one by one. So at first, you can see that this is courtesy of Consumers Credit Union. This is a great credit union, great one. We have actually covered them on other shows and in this show also. You can see they're asking basic information, the first snapshot. So you have to put your name, address, mailing address, city, zip code. You have to put your federal tax number. So this can be your social security number or your TIN, your tax identification number. So you can see here, they're not asking you for your EIN because it doesn't really matter. They want to actually dig into your personal credit, okay? And so you have to put your other information. And on the second snapshot, you can see that they ask for the type of collateral just in case the loan is asking for collateral. Not all loans will actually push for collateral, but if it does, then you can actually put it there. What kind of the kind of assets you want to collateralize? Okay, excuse me. So, and in terms of the payment type, you have to mention that whether you want to do a single payment or installment payments, and that kind of nice information. On the third screenshot here, you can see here that The credit union wants you to put more information about your business, whether you are a C corp, an LLC, or LP, or S corp, whatever it is. You have to put more information about the company, and the fourth snapshot sort of prolongs what we have been talking about in terms of the business application, the business information. All right. One thing I want to say that's very important is that the a large business loan from a credit union is a great thing to have, but please be prepared. And in some cases, they might ask you for a business plan. Before I get into the actual rankings, please check out this short loan evaluation approach video. We do have a rigorous method on this show when it comes to evaluating, categorizing, and listing loans. Check this out. All right, folks. Number 10, we have Navy Federal Credit Union. Our score is 7.5 over 10. This is a great credit union. And if you don't have to be affiliated with the military to actually be a member. So you can actually, to join Navy Federal Credit Union, you'll need to be a current or retired member of the armed force. But you can also, there are other ways. You just need to give them a call and they'll tell you how to do things. And the loan amount here fluctuates between 5,000 and 100,000. The APR up to 5.75%, minimum FICO 525, and minimum time in business 6 months. The cool thing here is that the Navy Federal Credit Union business loans is great if you want to bridge cash flows, you want to boost your business, you want to take care of unexpected expenses, and if you have other operational purposes. The cool thing we love about Navy Federal Credit Union also is that they do have excellent, and I really mean it, excellent customer service. Fantastic. Number 9, folks, we have America First Credit Union. Our score, 8 over 10. And again, here is a credit union that is open to the public. If you're not affiliated with the specific industry or the specific location where the America First Credit Union operates, you can actually qualify. And they have something called, you have to become a member or an employee of a select employer group, an SEG of an affiliated association. But it's very, very easy to become a member. So the loan amount here, 10,000 to $1 million, very generous. APR up to 7.85%, minimum FICO 550, and they want you to be in business for at least 3 months. So besides large business loans, America First Credit Union also provides business lines of credit, business vehicle loans, equipment and machinery loans, unsecured capital loans, and they have business acquisition, franchise loans, and commercial real estate. Fantastic. Overall, this is a solid credit union. They are well run. They will take care of you. They have an excellent customer service. And what we love is that, please, for all credit unions that we're going to talk about in today's conversation, give them a call. Let them know you. Let them understand exactly what your business is about. You want to prepare a business plan, and they will work with you. Number 8, folks, we have Teachers Federal Credit Union. Our score, 8 over 10. Another stellar credit union. And basically here, the loan amount oscillates between 5,000 and 250,000. APR a little high here, up to 9.5%. Minimum FICO 550, and minimum time in business 4 months. So this is pretty cool. And for a Teachers Federal Credit Union, you can easily qualify. You can qualify for membership, not a problem. And they want you to have. They actually do. They have a great thing. They have 2 types of loans that will be of interest to small businesses. So they have a closed-end loan. So those are the funds when you need them. And then they have a business lines of credit. So one thing I want to specify here is that when you apply for a loan at Teachers Federal Credit Union, make sure again that you give them a call first. If you happen to live in the neighborhood where they have a branch, fantastic. Walk into the branch, speak to someone, speak to a live person, and ask all the other information. But it is it is very simple. It's very straightforward. They do ask for a personal financial statement, so they want you to have the trio, right, of financial statements. That's your personal balance sheet, your personal income statement, and your personal cash flow statements, in addition to the business's financial statements. Number seven, folks, we have Consumers Credit Union. That was the application form that I was showing you earlier. And Consumers Credit Union is another great credit union. Our score 8.5 over 10. And the membership in this membership for this credit union is very simple. You just have to pay a one-time, non-refundable $5 fee to their sponsor, the Consumers Cooperative Association, and then you have to deposit and maintain a minimum of $5 in your membership share savings account. Very easy, okay? And when it comes to a large business loan from a credit union, Consumers Credit Union is fantastic. Why? Because loan amounts will oscillate between 10,000 and half a million, and the APR up to 5.85%, minimum FICO 575, and minimum time in business 6 months. So pretty reasonable. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Sturdy Kiwi Show. We're still here having a conversation about the top 10 large business loans from credit union and unions. And those credit unions have, as you've seen so far, they have dirt cheap APR, and they accept poor and fair credit borrowers. Number six, folks, we have NASA Federal Credit Union. Our score 8.5 over 10. And the thing here is that you don't have to be associated with NASA to qualify. There are a lot of other ways. For example, you can qualify for membership by becoming a member of the National Space Society, and upon sign up, you will receive a complimentary 1-year membership to the NSS, as well as access to financial products and services. Okay, and the cool thing here is that the NASA Federal Credit Union has shared branches, and ATMs across the United States. In terms of loan amounts, you have $5,000 to $1 million, APR up to 8.35%, minimum FICO very low 500, and minimum time in business 6 months. Okay, so when you go to NASA Federal Credit Union and you're looking for large business loans, they do have a constellation of other financial products for you, other lending products for you. So they have working capital loans, floor plan line of credit, revolving lines of credit, overdraft lines of credit, business vehicle loans, business equipment loans. Number five, folks, we have GTE Financial. Our score 9 over 10. And if you don't meet other membership requirements, you can join GTE Financial by paying a one-time $10 membership fee to CU Savers, the institution's nonprofit educational financial club. Okay, and while GTE is based in Florida, the cool thing here is that many of its services can be accessed nationwide through its website, shared branches, and fee-free ATMs. So we really love GTE Financial, well-run company, and loan amounts will oscillate between $25,000 to $500,000. The APR up to 8.5%, minimum FICO 575, and minimum time in business 6 months. And as you can see, as you saw at the start of this show, I was showing you a simple business loan application form from from Consumers Credit. GTE has a similar form, so they will ask you for your company, the goals you have, the business plan, the legal structure of the business, right? And besides business loans, GTE can also give you commercial vehicle loans, equipment loans, and commercial real estates. So that's fantastic. All right, I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Sturdy Kiwi Show. I'm still having a conversation today about the top 10 large business loans from credit unions, and those business loans have dirt cheap APR, and they do accept fair or bad credit borrowers. Number four, folks. Number four. We have Blue Federal Credit Union. Our score 9/10. And membership eligibility is very easy here too. So if you don't meet the Blue FCU's family, employer, or military membership requirements, you can join by donating $5 to the Blue Foundation and advocate for a local nonprofit. Okay, and if you choose this route, you will deposit $10 to open your account, and Blue FCU will automatically use $5 for your donation. So this is pretty cool. And the loan amount $5,000 to a million, APR up to 7.5%, minimum FICO 525, and they want you to be in business for at least 6 months. And so they have a large constellation of business loan options at Blue Federal Credit Union. So you can actually apply for commercial mortgage loans, commercial vehicle loans, term loans, commercial lines of credit, construction loans, and equipment loans. Number three, folks. Number three, we have American Heritage Credit Union. Our score 9.5/10. And we love American Heritage CU. This is a company that's well run. They have excellent customer service. The loan amounts are a little lower in terms of the generosity that we have seen with other lenders who were going all the way to a million. With American Heritage Credit Union, they have limited their loan amounts from to 100,000, from 5,000 to 100,000. However, based on our analysis, and we have spoken to some of the company's rep, they are willing to go above 100,000 if you have the right business plan, if you have the right application form. So there are several ways to join American Heritage, such as paying a small one-time donation to the Kids in Hope Foundation. And American Heritage branches can be found throughout the state of Pennsylvania, but again, they serve the whole United States. And the APR up to 6.25%, minimum FICO 550. And the cool thing here is that the minimum time in business is only 1 month. That's pretty cool. 1 month. So if you're a startup, you can still get a loan from American Heritage Credit Union. And so they do provide term loans and lines of credit. Fantastic. Number two, folks, we have here Alliance Credit Union. Our score 9.5/10. With Alliance, you really have a great loan from a solid credit union. The loan amount oscillates between 5,000 to half a million, APR up to 7.5%. The minimum FICO 550, and minimum time in business 3 months. And the cool thing here is that you have other types of loans besides business loans. You can have revolving lines of credit. You can also have loans that help you expand your business, so business expansion loans, refinancing of current loans, purchase of equipment, commercial property, business materials, construction, agricultural. So when it comes to agricultural loans, Alliance can actually help you purchase equipment, livestock, crop production equipment, and agricultural real estate. Fantastic. And you can join Alliance Credit Union by donating $5 to Foster Care to Success, a charity that provides support to teenagers aging out of the foster care system. So this Chicago-based credit union allows you to apply for a variety of financial products online. And the cool thing here is that you can also withdraw or deposit funds through one of Alliance over 80,000 surcharge-free ATMs located nationwide. Number one, folks, in our view, when it comes to the best of the best, when it comes to the best of the best of the top 10 large business loans from credit union with dirt cheap APR and a loan that approves fair and bad credit borrowers, we have Boeing Employees Credit Union. Our score 10/10, and this is a great credit union. If you haven't worked with Boeing, or you're not affiliated with Boeing either through professional or family connection, you can still become a member. All you have to do, you have to donate to an organization called KEXP, KEXP. So if you are a donor, if you donate, we're showing this to you on the screen. If you donate to this organization, then you're fine. What are the loans amount here? The loan amount oscillates between 5,000 and a quarter of a million, APR up to 9.5%, minimum FICO 575, minimum time in business 6 months. Now, their APR is a little high. However, they do have a high approval rate depending upon your credit. Okay, so they offer business term loans, business lines of credit, business commercial real estate, and business vehicle loans. So Great credit union, the Boeing Employees Credit Union. All right, folks, this was it for today's conversation. I was having a quick convo with you about the top 10 large business loans from credit unions with a dirt cheap APR and loans that are open to people who have fair or bad credit. All right. Again, they're not EIN only business loans. They're regular business loans. They will pull your personal credit. They will do a hard pull on your personal credit, but they do accept folks who have bad credit and fair credit. So here's a recap. Number one, we have the Boeing Employees Credit Union, 10 over 10. Number two, we have the Alliance Credit Union, 9.5 over 10. Number three, we have American Heritage Credit Union, 9.5 over 10. Number four, we have the Blue Federal Credit Union, 9 over 10. Number five, we have GTE Financial, 9 over 10. Number six, we have NASA Federal Credit Union, 8.5 over 10. Number seven, we have Consumers Credit Union, 8.5 over 10. Number eight, we have Teachers Federal Credit Union, 8 over 10. Number nine, we have America First Credit Union, 8 over 10. And 10 but not the least, Navy Federal Credit Union, 7.5 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention, folks. Really appreciate it. I'll speak to you another time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.